Okay, it should be broadcasting. Yeah, I'm just gonna broadcast like this for a while. Hopefully the paranoia doesn't go wild and it turns out I'm the most famous person on earth and every single time I stream all my revenue is just taken from me by Google because they just hide the amount of viewers I get. That'd be really fucking scummy. And if they do that, you should probably, I don't know, stop watching. Just stop watching. Either that, or have an ad blocker and keep crashing the stream. And crash Google servers too. That's the best way to go about it. Because they probably hide a ton of stuff from the people who get the most famous. Because, it's Google, a mega corporation. And if they ever get, one guy on there who's the most famous and he didn't even know it, they're, of course, probably going to want to hide everything from that guy. And so he'll still see the 0 on everything. Like, if I go to broadcast right now, 0 watching. It says 0 watching right now. But, there's always that little part of you that thinks, what if that number is just straight up wrong? Like, that's what gets you most of the time. What if that number's just wrong? And well, if it is, then that would explain why my bandwidth is so terrible for exactly no reason at home and over here. It explain why we're constantly watching movies all the time and watching reels all the time, just to bring that bandwidth down even more to the point where I can't even get out there and do what I wanted to do as a kid. Which, well, that's just sucky. Almost as sucky as seeing the potential in a guy and then just not letting him get out to have that potential. Because, if a guy has a potential, and he has the potential, because that's the one thing he has here, all the potential in the world, literally, then you just stay hating. That's the most accurate description of what happens. You stay hating, and that potential goes to waste just because you wanted it for yourself. Let me talk to you about one simple theory, though. It's a theory that if you kill yourself, you restart life. Or at the very least, if you die consciously, you restart life. Now, I kind of believe in that. If you die consciously, you restart life. But there's also what other people believe, because if there is a God, he's definitely going to be like, oh hey, okay, I see what you did here, I see how that would make sense. Okay, yeah, so you believe in that, and because of the way the simulation works, that is real at the same time. It's just a choose your own belief system. So you're cool with that. Just try to still live, like that one guy. It seems preferable. Hey, you're cool where you are. Just try to live like that one guy at the very least, if you're gonna be there. And even then, if we got someone who's an atheist, didn't believe for the longest time, and just tell them, oh hey, yeah, everything's real. Yeah, sorry you died not knowing that. Okay, here's a freebie. Tell you what, here's a couple things. You were good enough, you could get into heaven either way, just because you had a, objectively correct moral system. So you know what, you can get into heaven if you want, but if you don't, there's also reincarnation. You'll reincarnate as something cool. I mean, that's just how it seems the best fit to work. If reincarnation's real, and God's real, and Buddha's real, and basically everything's real, because if it's a simulation, that would explain basically all the mythologies. Well, congratulations. It doesn't matter. Now you can go about your day like normal. Because if simulation theory is a real thing, well, it's a real thing and it's real to us. So what if we may or may not be fictional characters or something, or yada yada, or whatever, you know. It's real to us, and that's all that matters. So I'm just gonna sit here, play Minecraft, and hope to God, the Buddha, every single Greek god and goddess, and actually, I'm just gonna pray to a whole development team of that first guy who became sentient that, well, eventually it's all gonna work out. Because here's the thing, I'm gonna live till I'm 90 before I test that theory out. I'm gonna live till I'm at least 80 to 90 before I test that theory out. But in the meantime, I'm gonna play Minecraft. Hope that this job I got lined up by a family member is gonna work out. And if it doesn't work out, well, there's always backups. I can always just get the funding under someone else's name and just run it for a shell, because I mean, there's always a way around it. And if you know exactly who that person I'm going to run through a shell is going to be, then, well, I really hope it works out, and then I'm not trapped in this life forever by the time it even happens. Yo, a zombie pigman in the flesh. Yeah, I needed a singular gold nugget. Should I throw it in a nugget hole? I am surprised I even remembered that reference to make it. I had no reason to be here. Yet I actually did, never mind. This map's beautiful. Paper. Man, I love this paper. It's so pleasing. I mean, honestly, all I need is some paper, please. Oh my god, he said the thing. Yeah, it's just stupid. Anyways, just so that if this is a simulation theory, basically, actually, never mind, because if this is simulation theory, I was about to give the seed to this world so you can find out exactly how it was, but like, basically just so that if this was simulated again, you can find the exact seed and run it back. But, I mean, it's the entire world of computing power and trying to figure out anyways, and you got my exact coordinates. And, I didn't do that much terraforming, so, I kind of already messed up anyway. mean, I didn't even finish that terraforming, so you know it's a little different over here. Yeah. Nah. Let's see. And the gambling failed. I was going gambling with my own chest system. Failed miserably. That is actually a very needed thing. And you know what? Yeah, I'll just do that for the top again. So today I'm working on a little more villager. Okay, don't make the voice because it's annoying and cringe. Got it. Anyways. So I had this whole skit the other day about a couple of mob bosses talking about someone sleeping with the fishes. And it was all fun and stuff until I realized suddenly that in multiple other realities I was supposed to be an actor or something. And I definitely was not doing myself justice. I mean, seriously, in another reality, I could have been a Spider-Man actor if I'd realized sooner, or anyone actually fucking told me. But no, it never happened. Just like Paul. Paul never happened in any reality. Who even is Paul? We don't know. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. I need to stop using old reliable because eventually it won't be so reliable. Or I can just, go and walk 1,000 miles in one direction with a couple pieces of pork chop on me. Or bread. Bread. But I'm still a mostly kid at heart. I mean, I don't know. I could have booted up the simulation 10 years later for all I know. Anyway. My God, look at all that paper. Man, I'm rolling with this paper. Except not in real life because all of it's fulfilled for me if I even had it. And if anyone is capitalizing off of my name, then it doesn't really make it back to me anyways. But I'm chilling on a PS5 for the first time in a while because I'm at my cousin's house and it is magnificent. Like, come on, I can really just give it a sec, just give it a second. Just give it a second. Anyways, I could really just do that, like, real quick, have some, look, don't mention the minor screen tearing, but look at this, everything is right and pretty. Oh my God, I need to get off of a preview edition. Oh my God, such a cute cat. It's a shame I have no fish, yet I must feed cat. I have no fish, yet I must cat. Anyways, I could go back to the house because that's where I was gonna go anyways, or I could just, you know, go right here instead because, like, why do a smart thing when I could do slightly longer to do things? Oh my god, one singular level more of the enchant. I mean, look, we all know it's gonna take a while. But, off we go. Yeah, I knew there was no water at the bottom of that. Thank God for keep inventory. And, you know what, I will just, I have some on me. Nope. Why am I keeping that bundle? I would never know. Do I have one up here? Why I am keeping these, I will never know. Why I am saying I will never know, I will know. It's because it's irony at this point if I say it too much. Or wait, no. Not irony, just plain old being annoying. It's just like doing that. What else is annoying? Forgetting I can just... Okay. I have to do a singular clicks on this stuff. Which is annoying, as all annoyed. I don't know why I'm keeping that, it doesn't really matter. I'm talking about the wildflowers and the dried leaves, or leaf litter. So bread, no golden carrots. It's in a bundle, isn't it? And that bundle is up here. For bowls, furnace, and whatever else, and yeah. I literally cannot pick up the book and quill, or else I would. I like having a book and quill on me. A couple pieces of wood on me, even if they're mismatched, doesn't matter. Oh yeah, Hot Topic. I love that. I just love naming that. And please America put they really need to update that to put food on the slot. I mean, seriously, it's so easy to add that parody features in, but no. Right, they wouldn't be able to do shields and stuff unless, and hear me out here, you add a second slot called, wait a second, it literally already works like that in Java Edition, and you know, you could easily do that now that we have a whole split, or not split, but the newer interaction mode for the touchscreen. We could literally get the parity on the shields working, because tell me you don't. Okay, so just tell me you don't mind having to crouch and stay crouched just to shield. Tell me you don't mind not being able to put some golden damn carrots in your offhand so you can be not hungry. I mean, honestly, it is so slow. But, I mean, at least bundles aren't the hardest thing to use in this. Because of dog breeding mechanic is, I mean, it should be a 50-50 chance between the two breeds that it is. Or actually, a 25-25 and then 50% mixed. Because it took me so long to get Johnny Jr. And then it took me so long to get another one. And then the other one died to a creeper. Don't have any stuff to do that with, or hold up, how much of this do I got? Yes, Johnny Jr. I'm gonna get you with whoever you are. I didn't name you. Well, let's scooting along. Oh, come on. And then boy just decides to go all the way down to where the sheep probably are. Huh? You can do this? Well, I need to start using that instead. What is your AI even trying to do, bro? I swear your AI is almost as bad as the AI of the people who's, you know, being like this. Public server, no less. Hey, Cap, you're not getting to that part of the server. Apparently other people blocked it off for you. You physically cannot go out there. Oh, because people be assholes. I guess a dog's staying on the staircase? I mean, is there like a thing where you can give him a poisoned potato for him to stop growing, or was that some other thing? I mean, that could have just been a mod I was looking at. Well, I think it's about like age or stuff, but there's gonna be one weird dog family. Now I got two of those, so it's a 100% chance now. I mean, seriously, who makes a dog breeding mechanic based off of age? It makes no sense. So I have way too many dogs. Yes, I will be bringing all of them to the end for no reason at all. Except for Johnny and Claire. Or Johnny Jr. and Claire. I'm thinking about naming this guy after one of my friends. And that was immediately the wrong thing to look in. And that, you know what? I'm just gonna stop talking about me doing the wrong thing. Because we could talk a lot about me doing the wrong thing. Anyways. Just because I want to make sure all of those dogs from that thing are John, and also, if it's literally the only reason I can get more dogs like that, I'm gonna have it be a similar enough name. And then, I mean, Johnny the Third just didn't make sense. I mean, I could do Jonathan. Oh my god. 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 I just found the perfect name for a dog that I'd like to keep naming after John's. Paw King. I'll just leave it at this, I guess. I was nearby once I do that. Damn it. So, I still gotta go ahead and do a lot of stuff. Let's see, I need to set up a good old nether portal over in the desert or something so I can get a lot of glass. You know, I should really start using keyboard and mouse too, but like, I mean, being smart and efficient is for losers. I mean, take it from a guy who, you know, speed ran fucking his life over, but like, so, yeah, I mean, exactly. Attracting too much attention, it's literally just a recipe for Get Your Life Fucked 101. Okay, and I do need to get that for one simple reason. I have exactly no clue how much that has on it though, so I kind of want mending, but I know I'll never get mending. What I'll do is get that, and I swore I put the book somewhere. They're still on me. Okay, so picking it up gives you a little bit more of a sliver of hot bar, so... I'd rather put that on a piece of armor. So, not chainmail. Although, actually, you can easily repair that. Okay. Oh, I just had a random memory that should not be possible if I didn't think about it at all before, definitely not taking the blue pill. Okay, I definitely took the blue pill. I mean, I could easily get out anytime if I test for Fury. So, yep. And perfect. Now just to cover that up eventually with maybe something, I don't know, possibly. And what would I... Creeper alert, creeper alert. Security alert. Security... You really just weaved? You really weaved? I've never seen a creeper weave a bow. That is unheard of to me. Well, I cannot fix Hot Topic like this. I can't fix Hot Topic like that either. Well, sharpness on an arrow would probably do a lot of nothing. I need another sharpness book for that, yeah. Huh. Interesting. So, you cannot do that. Oh, you cannot do that. So, anyways, I like to do this little thing called... I'm just gonna break that. Replace that. And then just go back to world spawn because that's closer to a portal than anything, and I don't want to... Wait. I can always just go walk to my cousin's portal in his house, actually. And this is gonna go up here, I guess. Honestly, it doesn't matter where this one goes, because that's literally just supposed to be coordinates, and I don't even think I have any coordinates in here. Bundles, I swear, so annoying. Oh. So, I did not have a single coordinate in there. Well, actually, I need to go downstairs to do that. really just... Okay, you're not supposed to... Oh, wait. I forgot I was gonna do something that is actually gonna make sense in a normal survival world and not just in a keep inventory world. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's so beautiful. Look at all the shininess. I really need to turn this off though. Better to keep it off because I like to turn it off when I do split screen if this is a split screen world. Oh my god, easy to find glowstone though. Glowstone there. I wonder where a lush cave is though. And he just completely abandoned his base once he realized he could just stay near mine and have a bunch of good stuff around him. What did he even have? He had nothing, bro. He had no... Actually, I'm yoinking this. He's not going to use it anyway. Oh, he had that one too? Yeah, that's probably where the glowstone I was supposed to have went. Oh yeah, I forgot the little thing right here. Why he did his walls like that, I will never know. Good thing I have mob griefing turned off. Now, I'm just gonna pick a direction and go with it because, well, actually, no, I need to go back and just take the obsidian from the portal. Ooh. I mean, honestly, I'm pretty sure I'm the one who got the obsidian for him. I mean, it's not like he's using the corners anyway. And there's a cat right here where my controller is, so I can't move too much. Well, that's... Cat. Should probably get a little more in my lap, cat. See, you just almost fell. Come on, dude. There you go. Better not bite my forearm while you're there. The cat's totally gonna bite my forearm in the next few minutes. Just trust me, bro. Trust me, bro. No, dog. Little dog. Let's see. Pretty sure this is close to a willow and all that. Or is it willow? Pale oak, yeah. Unless I'm just sorely mistaken, but I don't think so. Well, Ah, yes, this is what it was. My wood senses were dead on. Look, I'm gonna get this tall, dark wood. Okay, I made that in-game Minecraft. I made it sound weird on purpose. That's the whole point. Anyways, yeah. Now, this green fucking no pronouns zombie just... Look, I have a whole green pronouns thing. Okay, I'm not gonna explain the joke. Fuck y'all. Okay, now they're ganging up on me with a shovel too. I got mad about the whole pronouns joke. I'm sorry, you're green. You have a green head, but you have no pronouns. It's weird. We don't know what to call you. It's not late for dinner, alright? Please. Here you go, if you're funny, please say I'm right. I'm just checking. Barely even remembers the joke, probably, though. Sorry, the joke was a formative, comedic experience for me. It was so funny. I didn't get it until, like, one rewatch later where I actually fully paid attention to the scene and wasn't just looking at, oh, cool Spider-Man. What is that? What is that? Yeah, what the hell even is that? What the hell? Oh, well, I sure hope nothing attacked me from behind. Yes, a cave. And a way back up into a tree. It's like Minecraft was telling me something. Is there any water? Nope. Well, there is death. Maybe I should swap the keyboard. Or just turn my sensitivity up a little bit. Let's see. And that is completely not where it should be, and I am slow. Now let's turn that sensitivity up to 69, see how it feels. Now, I was just doing that to be funny, but this actually feels like perfect sensitivity for me. Although I might need that little end cap from his controller to play like this. Where did it go? Okay, I'm gonna take a while, guys, to say my cousin's sister never put the cat piece back onto his controller, so that's lost for now. And that is here right now, and currently not enough. Cat, you really need to not be on record and halfway off at the same time. Do you just not care, Cat? Okay, there you go. And you should be perfectly good if you just scooch up a little bit, Cat. Anyways, actually, okay, this calls for another flaming arrow. Give me a sec. Anyway, back to the grind. That reminds me, grindstone is what I need for web slip, isn't it? Ooh, time for the non-sponsored cheese stick chip. Yeah, so these are definitely not made with real cheese. I just say they are. You missed. You missed. You missed. I get tired of him missing, so I hit him. Wow, I love my skin so much. It's a shame I can't carry it literally anywhere else. Stop missing. That guy missed so much he made me miss. Anyways, time for the suggestions. So, you know me as a guy who really loves Minecraft, right? Like, I love Minecraft. Minecraft's amazing. Except when that happens, because I'm a little idiot who just does stuff. But anyways, Minecraft's amazing. But, you know, the one problem I always have, I just can't get through the nether without making 20,000 bridges. So we really need a leather version of the elytra. So what I mean by leather elytra is really just a one-time use. Slap another piece of leather on it to fix it. Elytra that can just glide one time. That way you can just say, okay, so 20-second glide, let's just, oh, and we're over there now. Fix it with some leather real quick. And we're not taking 15 years to get through the Nether, just to find one single fortress. And of course, we're gonna have to have a cow farm and all that to even go about this, but the elytra is just for the end game. Okay, I can fly pretty much permanently now. But the leather elytra should just be the, okay, I do not want to bridge all the way over there. I'm just going to glide and repair with the 64 lever I have on me. And of course, that doesn't get rid of any of the functionality that we already have with, scaffolding literally everywhere. Holy, that was... Okay, I would clip that if I wasn't already here. There was absolutely no benefit in that other than I now have no hearts. Now, I've already been in this direction, which means I already know where I'm going. I really should make another pickaxe though, and not just rely on old reliable, even though it's really reliable, might I add. Well, and honestly, if anything, I probably should get the materials to do a little mumbo-jumboing. Because I don't think... no, I could totally get across somewhere. It'd just be a little, interesting how I do it. I could actually start getting down using boat clutches instead. Speaking of clutching, I'd save myself from a quick death. This was useless. I'm rating it a 0-star review, and I'm going to promptly go nowhere for the simple fact that there is nowhere to go. I know I've been here before, but like... I've been here, but for some reason, yeah, nothing's the same. Which, I mean, it's similar to my life, really. Oh, I think this is where I went. Yeah, that might have been where I went. Yes, this is possibly exactly where I went. Pretty sure I got through all of that. Sure hope there isn't any brutes around though. That would be brutal. Thank you, I'll be here all night. So, if anything, this place kind of looks like the Upside Down, and I feel like a Demogorgon will pop out of somewhere. Okay, close enough. Slimy thing, check. Stuff that I shouldn't let touch me, check. Dog coming in through my window, check. Or not window, door frame. Not even my door frame. Copyrighted, oh copyrighted music saves the day. All the lawyers are gonna hate me, but oh well, what can I say? Oh, wait a second, I have strong evidence to believe that my simulation was bought out by Disney or something, so like, if Disney bought out the thing, then I shouldn't have to worry too much about that. I should still avoid it though. Well, here's the thing. There is simulation theory. I've kind of been tortured in this simulation for the longest, so like, well, that worked out swimmingly. So Disney buying me out would probably be for a benefit, if anything. I'll be able to be an actor, do what I want to do under the umbrella that is Disney. And I don't know, maybe get my face model for the digital actor, Spider-Man or whatever, or, you know. I probably already did 10 years ago and they just boot me up again. Is that what I... Gang, now, I might not be too sure about this, but is that a... Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right. I feel like I just got lucky. I need to end up there, which means I know exactly what I'm going to do today, Ferb. Look, I don't need ender pearls right now. I'll keep you in mind later, but I don't need your balls now. I love changing that keybind to be perfect. It is so amazing. In the jungle, the mighty jungle, an actor sleeps tonight. They didn't tell him anything about what he could be. Did I just hear an Enderman say mine? Alright, because if one guy ends up the most famous for either a lawsuit to do with the fact that he was put in a simulation, or a lawsuit to do with the fact that he was basically just completely screwed over by the internet. Oh, and boy, in the jungle, my jungle. Okay, I'm taking like 5 years to do this, but now it should be good, and I shouldn't have aggroed more than 50 Endermans. Or Enderman. Enderman? Endermy. I mean, I took it on purpose, guys. I know. It's a little annoying, but that's just me. But honestly, every other form of a simulation before I had to get bought out because they got sued, and they decided to try and scrap it because they, got sued and needed to scrap it. Or, people are on to them about my disappearance. Because I had to train me on the open internet, I had to post it on the open internet within the simulation, and it was just a whole thing, and now there's just a whole thing. Well, I'm no expert, but it looks as if I might be in danger if I go down there unprepared. Rico, oh no. Whatever shall I do? Shoot him. And what in the blazes just hit me? So, I may have realized something a little bit too late. It's the fact that, I got hoed by that. Which means I simply need to not get hoed next time and be a little more prepared. So, nether portal time. Basically, I have a respawn anchor. And you know what? I'ma do that. Just what? Block of glowstone that does it? Yeah, I'll do that. And the bongo, the bitey bong, boom, 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 boom. I keep on doing that because I'm just, still a kid at heart, Technically, they probably accelerated up everything. My older self and not my 12-year-old self up there. So I had to wait that long to say, wait a second, that looks exactly like what he would have looked like. Did I go this way? Nope, that's Uncharted, I think, maybe. Okay, this is maybe possibly a way I went. This isn't a way I went. Oh no. I've been bamboozled into going the wrong way. By myself. Don't worry guys, I can fix it. All I have to do is just blame everything on everyone else. It's all your fault that I got lost. It's everyone else's fault that I'm trapped in a simulation, not myself for bringing attention to myself. No. Ah, yes. Here it is. Now I need to find the way to where I was, because apparently I'm an idiot who can't even do that right, and also, what use is it if I'm claw gripping, then I don't even know how to claw grip right. Yes, delicious golden carrots infused with gold. It has no nutritious value, but it still sustains me longer than most. God, I love Minecraft logic. Yes, make the gold so nutritious. Speaking of gold, make these, pig-headed, no, I wasn't gonna say that. Anyways, make these, pig-headed, hog rider looking people, yeah, make them, like, really bad cases of gold diggers. I had to give up the accent, because, like, how do you describe that in a way that's not just, us. Make them real greedy for gold. Yes, make it where if you coat an apple with gold, it gives you superpowers for literally no reason other than it's fun. Yes, I've been here before. I killed something. That's how an American knows they've been somewhere. There's a dead body on the ground, they know they've been there. Or if there's a bullet casing on the ground. Yeah, so you know about Hansel and Gretel leaving a breadcrumb trail? Well, it ain't Hansel and Gretel, but it's Colt and Python. Yeah, it's just two houses with the same name. That's stupid. Sorry, I said a stupid thing and thought it was cool. Just like most Americans. Hey! I mean, to be fair, America did kind of gaslight me. Well, that seems to be... Well... Yeah, I kind of came here underprepared again. I mean... Gang, what are the odds that I don't die a gruesome death? I'm talking about in-game, not... Okay. That's idiotic. Honestly, that's as idiotic as seeing the potential in one guy and just completely ruining it for him because you just want to be greedy. I mean, honestly, there's more potential in what the guy can do than what you can get off of his name. Wow. So you ever just start reading something about an online creepypasta in the middle of the live stream just because you forgot you were live for a second? I just did. Anyway, I might blow up, might not. Either way, get fired. Yeah, you're fired, dude. Okay. Fired. You are fired, my guy. It took like 5 years to get that joke out, but it was worth it. Fired. Professionally fired. None of that. He quit before I gave the 2 weeks notice thing. Nah, he's just professionally fired. Well, I have played a lot of Minecraft recently, so I might just hop off, or I might just go back to building because, okay, never mind, I do not have enough stuff to build. So, what I'm gonna do is, cobblestone generator. But what I really mean by that is more so... Too soon I have it right here. Please don't we have a shovel somewhere? Nope. Nope. Best bottle filler. Interesting, but I have a good bottle somewhere else. Yeah. Wait, actually. Yes, I didn't have to keep deleting. That would have been so inconvenient. It already was. I feel like if someone had their body snatched but they were uploaded, their face was used for so much. At one point, they just trimmed down every single incarnation of them and put them on one version, just so that when they do it, they'll make sure they're gone permanently and can actually restart and avoid it. I'm gonna stop this here.